Today is Thursday, the 22nd of February 2023. I am George Wenner and I'm here in the bird sanctuary in Barbuda. And we're here.
You came off the yacht, right?
Yes, we want to go to the hotel.
Okay. For going in any places on Barbuda, you need to check in at the fisheries complex. Okay? And you see like this in terms of coming to the bird sanctuary, this is a restricted area. You can only come here with a tour guide, a licensed tour guide in terms of coming anywhere. Your yacht is over that way?
Yes.
Straight landwards of that east. Okay? So that's the main fishing complex. You go there and make whatever arrangements in terms of a water taxi to take you wherever you need to go. And especially if it's going to come into the sanctuary, which is a protected area, you can only do so with a tour guide and after paying the user fees. Okay?
And if you want to go to the hotel,
The hotel, you can take a water taxi. Which hotel do you want to get?
this one.
Barbuda Bell?
Yes.
Yes, you make arrangements with their registered people and they will actually transport you to the hotel. Okay?
Thank you. Okay, have a nice day.
You as well.
So there you have it. Councilman John Musington, who is in charge of fisheries. Mr. Musington?
Yes.
Yes, and so explain what just went down there.
What went down there? We're in the bird sanctuary, the frigate bird sanctuary. And years ago when we decided to declare it as a national park and Ramsar site, the whole idea was to make sure that we sustainably use the sanctuary without destroying it. And so we also have it to make livelihoods for Barbudans because that's all a part of sustainable development. So the system in place is that any person coming to Barbuda wishing to go to the sanctuary, you need to check in first to pay the user fee. You will then hire one of the licensed tour guides who knows how to operate the area in terms of ensuring the necessary protections are in place. What we have seen here just now is something that should not happen. You should not be able to come off a yacht.
And our licensed tour guide here is Mr. Jeffrey. You've been running tours for how many years, sir?
Well, seems like forever.
All his life.
For instance, before we have anything like this.
Before you had engines.
Yeah.
So
because we
rowboat.
We used to use sailboat.
Sailboat.
Yeah. Way back.
Wow, decades and decades.
Yes.
And you're saying, John?
So what we've seen just now is something that we tightly control. You cannot just come off a yacht or anywhere and just come into the sanctuary because anything can happen. Alright? And you're basically taking livelihoods away from the Barbudans. When it comes to resource management, it's the owners of the resource, those guys who have been born here, who have been operating in the area, who understand the birds.
And who have been trained.
And who have been trained specifically because you are not a licensed tour guide unless you have gone through the necessary management training that we give to you so that you can safely take persons there. Okay?
So it's all about preservation and having respect for the environment.
Yes.
And
sustainability. And that's what all development is all about. You ensure that your children's children have some place to take tours.
Okay. There you have it. So having received the word of admonition, they're making their way out of the bird sanctuary across the lagoon up to the fisheries complex to sort themselves out. George Wenner in the lagoon in the bird sanctuary in Barbuda, holding their feet to the fire, keeping them on. Today is Tuesday.